Oh shit, we're on. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Randy Prizzle's Ting with me, Randy Prizzle. Damn, I didn't see you guys there. I've been caught out, I guess. Caught up, got me feeling it. Caught up, I don't know what it is. Let's see, she got me twisted. I'm so caught up. Yeah, I was caught out there, literally. The Khalees songs are, caught out there. But anyways. Welcome to another episode of Ting. You've caught me all literally off guard. You know what we usually do here on Ting. If you've seen the episodes below, you know what to do. All of that below. If you missed previous episodes, go onto the Randy Prizzle page, click and check out all the rest of the episodes. Put a like on it, share to your friends, subscribe, comments below. Please don't keep them to yourself. Let's go. Okay, we come to Danielle. Danielle's saying, 2 truths and a lie. I learned ancient Greek at school. I got my first tattoo in Las Vegas, and I've broken 2 bones. If I had to pick which one is the lie, I think first tattoo in Las Vegas. I think that could be a bit too good to be true there, so I'm going to go with that one. Come to more what she's saying. She's 29, she's 5'11", she's a nanny. Big up to her, doing the nanny job and that, you know what I mean? Bit too tall for me as well, but we'll find out a bit more about her and that. So she's overly competitive about board games and watching sports. She's competitive about board games. I mean, I like my games too. Do you know what I mean? Obviously watching sports, big fan of obviously the football, a little bit of the wrestling as well. So grappling, people say, oh, man's grappling each other. Just on the wrestling front, that's all where I'm feeling all that. So yeah. So cool, man. She seems cool so far. Let's get on to more what she's saying. I get along best with people who are honest and open, don't take themselves too seriously, and like cats. Well, I'm not really too much of a fan of cats, because cats could be scratching all around the place and, could tear up furniture and all of that. Then I don't mind them if they're not my pet. You know what I mean? That's where I stand on that. You know what I mean? Could be really a bit weird if I do decide to have a cat, because I have to find, obviously, a place where I can cat-proof everything, because the cat will go mad. If I leave it loose in my room, I come back literally probably you could say after a shift and see my room completely turned upside down, and I'd have to kick the cat out. Get out of my house. Don't want you in there, Jack. Don't come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. I'm not actually going to kick a cat out. I'll just probably give it to a neighbour or something. That's probably what I'll do there. But anyways, get on to more what she's saying. Yeah, I don't take myself too seriously. I can be honest and open at times. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes also you're trying not to hurt some people's feelings. So you'll try and go around. And people say, what do you mean around? I mean, I'm going around the way to kind of just tell you the truth, but tell you the truth not to try and hurt you, but to be direct and more straightforward to that point. But anyways, let's get on to more what she's saying. Danielle, well, she's not saying anything else, just a bit of blank there. But apart from all that, I don't know about Danielle. She doesn't seem to have that. I call her Danielle. She doesn't seem to have that je ne sais quoi for me. So unfortunately for Danielle, it's going to be a no. We come to Josie. Josie saying, what I wanted to be when I grew up, an archaeologist, but I buried that dream ages ago. Very good joke. That's very good. Very smart indeed. Get on to more what she's saying. She's 26, she's 5'3", she's a production assistant. It's good there. Production assistant's nice. So she got detention for asking for more work. Isn't that sad? Yeah, you're probably a bit of a saddo, to be honest there. Asking for too much work, start to be one of the pets in the class. People probably look to bully you as well. Do you know what I mean? So, and that could be annoying, and that could be frustrating. Do you know what I mean? If you get bullied a lot, people obviously want to pick on you, look at you like you're some crap on a shoe or something. So you don't really want to be that person that asks for too much homework. Otherwise you can literally get picked on. But apart from that, for Josie, she doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi for me. So, it's going to be a no for me. We come to Jocelyn. Jocelyn's saying, what I'd like to know about you. What are you reading at the moment? I'm reading this. That's what I'm reading. I'm reading this profile to find out more about you. That's what I'm reading. Do you know what I mean? I don't usually read a lot of things sometimes. If I do like to read, I like to read a book about facts. And do you know what I mean? You can say Guinness Book of Records stuff. That's where I'm more into. All comics. Love that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because it's easy for me. People say, well, what about, novels and all that? I don't have time for all of that. It's long. Do you know what I mean? General talks. But I can do a novel if it's on a football biography. I meant to say. What is biography? I don't know what's... Speaking like it's the channel sign. But anyways, that's what I'm feeling and that's what I'm on. So, respect that. If you can't respect that, then you will get... New World Order. That's just, NWO black and white. If you don't know, then you don't need to know. Yeah. Anyways, let's get on to more what she's saying. She's 27, she's 6 foot, and she's a cabinet officer. A bit too tall for me, but let's get on to more what she's saying. What if I told you that shyness is nice? But shyness can stop you from doing all the things in life that you'd like to. I mean, listen, I can still be a bit timid at times. You say timid like to touch. No, I'm not timid for that, but I'm timid for shyness a bit at times because I can be a bit laid back and a bit chillaxed, you know what I mean? And my approach is usually to watch from across the room and see what's going on. I like to scope before I try to make a move or start planning an action aside, because you want to see how that person is behaving. They're not saying like they have behavioural issues, but you want to see how that person presents themselves throughout the night. If they end up paralytically drunk and looking like a fool, then you wouldn't want to really get to know that person. It doesn't matter how peng they are. You know, they're going to be the pengest of peng, on a line of close peng. No, forget all that. No time for all that. And I can't go for that. No, can do. I can't go for that. Can't go for that. Can't go for that. Well, I'm not going to sing the rest because you heard it last time. I'm not going to do that. But anyways, what's she saying next? I take pride in my excellent karaoke skills. I mean, what tune can you sing? If you can sing one of them rap tunes like Snoop Dogg's or something, then we could probably do a duet. Do you know what I mean? You could be Pharrell, I'll be Snoop Dogg. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get blown. Do. I've been looking at you from the corner of my eye. Make a real brother wanna get so. I've been wanting to do ya for a mighty long time. Make a real brother say aye. Anyways, I'm gonna stop that. But yeah, apart from all that, for Jocelyn, I'm not really feeling it, so I don't really want to get blown with her. So unfortunately for her, it's going to be a no. I don't even want her to blow me. So, yeah, us going down different routes, get your mind out of the cars, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, in terms of us hanging out, playing with wind turbines or something. It's mad, wind turbines, but like probably a fan, a local fan when it's really warm. I'm talking about that sort of blown stuff, or balloon blowing, where we can just chill in a park, blow up balloons and that. That's the kind of blowing I'm talking about. Yeah, your mind's out of the car. Some of you out there that's literally thinking hayway. But anyways, what's she saying next? Or we come to someone new actually. She was a no, by the way. So we come to Georgia. Key to my heart is if you don't take yourself too seriously, if you like to open a book every now and then, if you're unafraid of the fact that I could drink you on the table. I like to see you try drink me on the table. So when I usually drink, as I said one time, I think I drank 7 cans. That was the most I've drank of Strongbow. And I was alright by the end of the night, and I think I had more stuff on top of that. I can't quite remember. People say, well, then you probably were drunk if you can't remember. But I do remember having 7 pints and 7 cans of Strongbow, and I do remember having a few more drinks on top of that. I can't remember, it was a while ago, so don't start with all that, oh yeah, you probably were drunk. No, I wasn't. So you don't know how I was, so don't insinuate something. But anyways, let's get on to more what she's saying. She's 29, she's 5'8", she's a film producer. It's cool. She flip outs over losing at anything. So if you lose at something, just take your L in it and walk on. Do you know what I mean? Walk on by, do. Walk on by. If you can't walk on by, then you just take your L and move on. Because you are a big fat loser, and if you're a loser, you have to accept that you're a loser. Do you know what I mean? You lost, and that's just what it is. You can't accept that, then you might as well get out. Get out! You don't want it. Get out! You don't want it. Get out! I've had enough. Get out! Anyways, let's move on. I get along best with people who can discuss rugby. No. Comedy. Depends. Craft beer. And string theory. Don't know what that is. You want me to explain it to you, but I have no idea what string theory is. Does anyone know out there? Do you know? Do you have any idea what string theory is? Please tell me. Put it in the comments if you want to. You know what I mean? Or don't. I don't really care about that one. But yeah. Rugby, not a fan of rugby. I think it's a crap man's game. Poor man's NFL, if you're asking me. Comedy depends on what kind of comedy. Do you know what I mean? I'm more into obviously your black comedians. You know what I mean? And people say, "Oh, you're just racist, talking just about black comedians." No. Obviously, I'm more into them, but that's just the ones I gravitate more towards because I find them a lot more hilarious, a lot more relatable as well. I can laugh for obviously some comedians that do, you know, from different backgrounds as well. It just depends if they're funny or not. Like Michael McIntyre for me is not funny. And people who find him funny, what are you watching? Seriously, what are you looking at? How can you find Michael McIntyre funny? He's delusional, he's deluded, and he sucks. And that's simple as that. But anyways, let's get on to more what Georgia is saying. She's not saying anything more. Apart from all that, yeah, I'm not really feeling Georgia, so it's going to be a no for me. We're going to get on to Monique. Monique. Quite, yeah, just leave it as that. That's all you need to know. But next vacation, she says, I want to go on anywhere hot. Well, maybe we can go together, Monique. Monique is 31. She's 5'8". And that's what it says there. Next thing we come down to pet peeves: flushing before putting the toilet down. Sorry, flushing before putting the toilet lid down. I mean, sometimes we all can do that. It's what we do in the nature sometimes. When we want to just go, we just flush and just leave. If you have a problem with that, then forget it. Do you know what I mean? Forget you! Next thing, we come to the highlight of my days, usually my nighttime skincare routine. Well, I mean, if you got to take up all your makeup off in the nighttime and, you know, literally have to... Yeah, I mean, it takes you long to put it on, then we probably have a bit of a problem there, to be honest, because not saying there's anything wrong with makeup, but I don't like people who just want to put a cake on. Do you know what I mean? Like, literally put their face into a cake, and then that's it. Do you know what I mean? I want girls looking like a clown out there, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to be following and thinking I'm part of the whole circus and the joke and all that. I don't want none of that. And some girls are probably going to come at me left for this, but this is what I feel on that. Girls really need to do the thing where less is more, and that's what I appreciate a lot more. Yes, obviously, I'm not saying don't make yourself look beautiful and that, but just don't add like 5 or 6 layers of cake to your face, because you end up looking like an Oompa Loompa or something worse. Do you know what I mean? Just don't do it, and that's all I've got to say on that. But anyways, apart from all that, unfortunately for Monique, you know, there's not enough there for me to really give her that. Yeah, I mean, she looked good in the picture, but that's all, you know. If you don't have anything else to know. So, apart from all that, we've come to the end of this episode of Link and Ting. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I know you call me a bit of God, but it is what it is, and it is what that was, and whatever's it was, and all that schism and isms and all that. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Obviously, if you liked this episode, you know what to do below, all of that. If you're feeling any of these episodes of Link and Ting, you know what to do. You check them out. You like, subscribe, share to your friends, tell them all about Randy Prizzle. You know what I mean? Because more stuff should be coming to this channel, and look out for that. So thanks again, people. You know what we usually do when we finish? Damn! Link out! Link out! Oh, link out!